one on the leader. So not too upset about that. Let's keep it going. 287. Go 5-iron. Sit. Sit. Damn. Good out. Not good strike. Gotta hit the ball. first one was so good. That was my first shot right there. Hopefully not. First one was so good. What was that shit? Oh, what a putt. He's about to go on a run. Because he finished 8. So he finished 8 over. 8 under. Correction. We are on hole 8 currently. He's 1 under. I'm back to even now after that bogey. 2 bogeys. Hit the ball. 3-stroke swing. What a shot. Swinging. That was fun to watch. Guy went on an absolute tear. Unreal. Absolute tear. How many have I missed like this? Four bogeys on the last 5 holes. No birdies. 6 over, 5 over. 73. A par 73. Okay. Didn't realize that. Good course. Good job, Wizzlebot. That was impressive, dude. Two eagles on the back. 5 under. Wow. 33.65. It's a nice round. And he didn't play that great on the front. He missed a few, like you said. He should have had a couple more, no kidding. He has some impressive eagles there. I'd like to know what his 3-wood, he's so deadly with it, I guess. Whatever his 230, 240 plug was. That was impressive. Cool round. All right. Well, this is the 2-foot Gimme League, so you got to look at it here. You can see where, it's quite a bit different. You saw that you had to put out, those sharp ones. It makes you start thinking about those 6-footers. And I had probably 2 or 3 6-footers, at least two, that I just gave like too much break on them for a 6-foot putt. You read them from. You don't read them from that distance all that often. So I'm used to an 8 or 9 foot putt in kind of the same read, and I kind of read it the same way, but it's just it's a little different. 2-foot Gimme is just a little different. On average, you score about 4 strokes worse than your score, and that's about what I did today. I mean, I'm about 1 over, 2 over player, and I shot 5 over. So we'll see what everyone else does. Here's the stats: 8 pars, 3 birdies, 6 bogeys, and 1 double bogey. 34 putts was that's not good. We want about no more than 30. 34 is bad. But GIRs were good at 67%. Fairways weren't bad at 7 out of 15. And ball speed, average, best. Average 146, best 155. Nothing at all there. Let's see what Whizzelbot's total putting, 119 feet. I don't think his numbers are showing up correctly. Yeah, they're not. But 6 pars, 5 birdies, 2 eagles. Pretty damn good card. You see it. Yeah, he had 1 bogey. It didn't show. Wow, cool round. Hitchcock Links, 2-foot Gimme League. Go join it. It's on simulatorgolftour.com. If you have the pro package, all you have to do is go add it, register, and we just kicked this week off today. So what I could do next is we'll go look at the standings just to see if anyone else has played it and see what's going on there. Let's do a new window. So here we are. Let's go take a look at it. So on the first page, a whole new game, it says. And you can toggle this standard or auto putt. It's your choice. A lot of the guys with the cheaper launch monitors, they can't putt, so they would have auto putt. So what changes? Well, the eligibility restrictions, the new tours, the rules that they lay out, and just like the whole page probably changes. Yeah. So you have the ladder challenge shows up first. Well, let me back up. Brand new tour, Web Plus, has been added to the auto putt in standard site modes, handicap restricted for players with scratch or worse combo caps. Web Plus provides a tour for those that are too fast for Web but struggle to compete in the SGT. And that's pretty cool. Web Plus, kind of hybrid between the two. That's almost like, really, I think Web Plus may be something I should look at. Web Tour restrictions have been updated to remove round score checks, and ball skim limit has been increased to 150. And SGT Tour is handicap restriction has been moved to 5 under or better. And so that's just kind of like some news. And then here's the Blitz right up here in the top. You got the 4-man scramble events. They haven't been updated on any of these. Then it goes through the latest courses and it shows you the latest 9 courses. Cleve Hill, Glen Flora. Those are made by P. Stanley, Emergency 9 Golf. All kind of new builders, course designers now. Tupelo, Lost Links. It's a fictional one. Centered Golf. La Nandière in Quebec. Ouray, National Ouray National Golf Club. That played it. Whipperpool. Yeah, so like P. Stanley's put out a couple, it looks like. P. Toad, I've heard of him. Rustic Canyon, I may want to check that one out. Then you have the ladder, which some people participate in this. You can challenge each other and kind of move up the ladder. Then I have like my followed players, just a couple of my friends and myself, and it'll show you like all our rounds. You know, like I can see, oh wow, B-Bells is putting in a round here, 17 under. It looks like he just finished actually. Shot a 60 and a 61, so 17 under on the what's this? The Pro Tour. He's probably sitting in first. He's a heck of a golfer, B-Bells. Here's all of today's rounds. So I wonder if mine shows up here. D. Woody, go ahead. Nice. Only through 11. Oh, that's a 3-man. Okay. All right, so flipping back now to the standard. All right, so that's that. While I'm down here at the bottom, I'll show you this. This is how you get to the Discord site. Go right over here and you click this Discord button. Now, if you have a Discord account, it's going to open it up and sign you in. It's going to bring you straight to their page. It should, or it may launch the app. We'll see. Oh, did I say 30? I want to see something. Refresh. I think I read 37,000 members now. So, yeah, when I started, there was 200 members, I believe. 200 or 500. No, it's 37,000. It's crazy. So anyway, if you don't have an account, go ahead and make an account. Then come over to Simulator Golf Tour, simulatorgolftour.com. Scroll all the way down to the very bottom on the right side. Connect. You'll click the Discord button. That's going to open this up. And I'm surprised it didn't just launch it into the app, but it didn't. It allowed me to open it in Chrome. And this is what you'll be seeing. You'll be into a welcome page where they have a few rules. Follow the rules of outdoor golf as much as possible. Any public spreading or methods to cheat are subject to suspension and ban from the SGT Discord. SGT events, publicly shaming, insinuating, sandbagging will be met on a case-by-case basis, subject to suspension And if you got a problem, DM the commission, let it be handled. And that's sent out by Cook23, who has done a fantastic job with commissioning this entire site or this server. One of the main things you want to check out is looking for game. And on here, yeah, if you see people, it's almost midnight now, and things have kind of calmed down, but there's probably still a few people playing. There's quite a few people playing. So we've got 20 lobbies, and you can see they've got people in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Half the lobbies are filled, and many of them have 3 to 4 people. So that's, we could count them, I guess. At midnight, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11 through lobby 7. So that makes 15, 19, 21, plus 3, 24, 25 people at midnight. So, yeah. So that, that's just in that looking for game thread right there. You can also go check out new courses released. There's a help channel, which is extremely helpful if you have any trouble with anything related to whether it's GS Pro or SGT. And these guys are great, man. They respond really quick. Shanky's live lessons, if you're interested in, obtaining some lessons, Shanky offers these. I've actually done one with him a couple years back, and it's pretty cool. And it's very reasonable price, so check that out. He does it's online remote lesson, but with us each having a simulator and the cameras and all that, he records your swing, he watches you, he watches the data, then he helps you on a couple things. Then after the first one, he sends out some notes on what you worked on and what you need to work on, what you went over and what you need to work on. So I think I don't know, don't quote me on the price, but check it out there. It's around $50, I think, maybe 40, 50, 60, I don't know, but it's it's very reasonable for what you get. I think you may even get 2. I don't know all the details. It's been a long time. One thing I'll mention, if I wanted to find out, I'll go check the pins. So up here at the top, pin messages, and here's an online calendar. He's been doing it since 2020. Students in 15 different countries, and I don't know, yeah, $40 for a 45-minute session. And then I think you can do more like subscriptions and stuff. Anyway, what else is there in here? One thing I like to see is, they have a get a course designed. That's a cool new thread. I hadn't seen that. Submit your courses here for a free quote. Most builds are between $1,000 to $1,500. Okay, that's interesting. And then there's for mats or equipment. There's equipment for sale. There's stuff like that. But yeah, classifieds. Golfing classifieds for sale. So people post, various equipment. Scroll all the way to the bottom. You could probably skip down here. Here's a bin. Here's a bin Q. LK 936 ST, new in the box, never opened. Yeah, so 4,200 shipped. So saves $800, so that's a good deal. Here's some Titleist irons, here's a launch monitor, GC3 ball only, $5,000. Beware of any scams. If it seems fishy, maybe you should ask around if anybody's bought from that person. Also, you can check the people. If they post something that just seems fishy, let's just say this one seemed fishy. I don't have any reason to believe it, but let's just say it did. Well, I know him, but you can click on their name and you could see what mutual servers they're in, if they have mutual friends with you and stuff like that. He used to be on my server, I think. So we have, several mutual friends. So yeah. Anyway, so equipment for sale. What I like to check out is the mats. Let me show you this. Where is it? Miscellaneous? No. This Discord is extremely full. It's got tons of topics, so I turn off a lot of these. You can mute and hide a lot of these things. But there's one. There's GS Pro Tips, which you get a lot of them here on my site. Ralph P puts out some good videos too. You could check him out. It's basically like his page and all his videos. Pretty good stuff. Hadn't been updated in a while though. It's been a couple of years or a year since he's made one. Let's see, OBS, nothing in there, but logos and images, that's kind of cool. Where is the mats? I know there is a topic on just hitting mats, which I think is cool. And I don't see it. Maybe they got rid of it. Strange. So if I wanted to search, I think I can search mats. Yeah, maybe I need a mat. Here it is. Hitting mats and flooring. I don't know where it's at on the list, but here you go. And you kind of can read through, search, maybe type in, like you can search just this topic. You know, it goes on forever. You can imagine. Just these that we scrolled through are just this month. So people buy them and they kind of give their opinion. That's kind of like the best way to really evaluate what a mat is and whether it's good or not, short of like going and hitting on them. So check out CO Golf. Check out Zach in here from Virtual Tee. Those guys can help you out here. So it looks like a Virtual Tee setup here. Horse stall mats. Yep, I've heard good things about those. Yeah, good looking sim. There's a finished product probably. Looks great. And then you can head over to my server at Go Low. You can find it in a link to it on our page, our YouTube page. Not nearly the amount of stuff there, but I do have some good links to certain things like microphones or OBS topics and tips I'll put in there. Post a lot of times my links to my videos that I make. I don't put them all, but here's a few. What else? When I have a live stream, I'll post that. And then you have Chit Chat, which is just, you know, people talking, whatever. That's about it. Back to simulatorgolftour.com. All right. So in here, I know we derailed, but what's up, Larv? I didn't see your message there, buddy. I'm just rambling on for a video later. I've been meaning to do this, so I'm going to download all this later so that I can pull some of this footage. How's it going? If you're still in, it didn't alert me that you sent this. How's it going? Let's see. What was I gonna do? I showed course records, but yeah, mainly. I mean, you could go to courses, list, teams records. You could go to leagues, where you'll have my leagues or all leagues. Looks like we added a couple more people today on the 2-foot Gimme League. I wish I knew exactly who they were, but no way to tell. It's up to 110 players now, so ranking wise it falls out to be 1, 2, 3. Look, Ben's closing in, boy. Closing in. He's gonna take J-Lag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11th. I'm 11th. Way down here, but we're coming up on the top 100 pretty quick. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I play in D-Luds. I like it. I like this one. Let's see how my standings are for this week's event. I shot 1 over, I think. Standings, events. Oh, did he put out a new one? Oh, wow, I'm way down. 35th now, out of 58. Not very good. What was that scorecard? I remember it was some bogeys. Yeah, anyway, going back to the leagues, we came here to look at the 2-foot Gimme League standings. That's what we came here for, so let's go do it. First, we'll start with the Hitchcock event, and only a couple people probably played it thus far. I turned in a 5 over, Gassler sitting at 6 over, H2O Sun 5 over. So we had a 1 over at Danny Boy, and then Wizzlebot just lit it up. So if you want to give it a go, Wizzlebot has his round saved as a ghost. I wonder if I can do the same. I wonder how he did that. How do you do that? Is it here? But anyway, to look at the standings, let's go back to that. So we go leagues, and all leagues right here. Standings for this event I wanted to see, because you can sort it by flights and those that have finished. And yeah, so in my flight, I'm in first. There we go. I don't know why I'm way down there, but I am. Because I don't play any of the other stuff, I guess. Hey, I got the closest to pin. Take that. 79 through it. Wow. That's crazy. Stats. Scoring average. Third. GIR sitting in safely in second. I think that's going to hold pretty well. Let's see those numbers from, 175 to 200. I'm holding that one down. Got that number. That's my favorite number. Okay. Yep, CTPs. And then leaderboard finished. So when you look at net score standings, I'm in second place. So I could get a trophy here. I was shot 2 under. Second place. Cool. I wish I knew how to make it a ghost round, but I don't. I'll get back to you guys on that. So the other thing you could do, the main thing you could do really, is register for a tour. And like I said, they got the web, they got the web plus, they got the SGT, and then they've got all these that are open to anyone, and then the special events. So, and they have now the forward tees, forward tour winter. Let's see what this is. So the scorecards look something like 30, low 30s, 60. I mean, playing the forward tees is probably pretty fun. It looks like a lot of people play it. 42 people. All right. Let's go see if we could get out of it here, and y'all have a good night. Later, Larv. Thanks for dropping in. us. All right. See you guys. Adios, amigos. Have a good night.